Maybe we should stop eating.
Why?
Because we're recording.
Oh, no.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Picture it, pink pants and a floral shirt.
Shall we begin?
Okay, whatever.
We're not going to reference the show.
Whatever you want to call me.
No. Well, I just think that you think that there is. I think there is a light skin privilege.
I've already acknowledged that.
So as a brown skin guy, I feel like it's always been a light skin privilege and then a dark skin privilege and then that's about the pecans. We just sitting here roasting. Girl, what you think you are?
I'm brown. But you're darker than me.
Yo, as brown skin folks, I feel like...
But I feel like with 3 different levels.
Yeah, but people will look...
So we're in the same category.
And what makes it so bad, people would consider Muncie light skin. He not that far off from you or I.
He's not.
But people would look at Ramont and be like, oh, he light skin.
I ain't had no sun this season, so I'm real like... I even look at myself like, why am I so bright?
And I'm only so dark because my reds be popping.
Red tones do make you look darker, yeah. Mm-hmm. Agreed.
But I like it. I like my color.
I love myself after I've been in the sun. Because I'm darker, but like the red tones come out, I like it. I wish
it's
I was
cute
darker.
and everything, but when you had eczema and that shit started itching and
You got eczema. Have y'all seen that?
No.
The little boy?
I
haven't seen it.
Ramont, you've never seen it?
No.
What do you say? It's a little boy. Eczema video.
Oh my god.
He don't even sound like he looked like that.
Can you bring us in, Reese?
What the fuck? I thought you said you weren't recording.
That was when you asked me then.
Oh my god. Good morning.
Hey guys. It's your boy Ramont.
And I'm Reese.
And this is what?
A little R&R podcast.
Hey.
We're coming to you live from a secluded location.
Secured.
Secured and secluded location in the DMV area.
And of course, we always bring y'all in on a conversation. And
I don't even know where it started though.
And I'm sure y'all wondering like, what the fuck was going on? Where was that going to go? But we'll talk about it a little bit later. You know, maybe not.
Wait, I don't even know where you brought it in.
I know where I brought us in that.
So did they hear Tonio?
They heard him.
Well, Tonio's here. Welcome back.
Sorry. I'm here. I've returned.
We need to hear you. So Tonio's the first guest to come back. Oh, I gotta go down. You gotta go up.
You're right.
Tonio's the first.
You were
guest
more excited that he was here than he is that he's here.
Well, listen. Tonio's our first guest to make a second appearance on a little R&R podcast. Welcome back.
We're gonna get some feedback about that.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. I'm always the first to make a second comeback.
Oh.
Whitney said, don't call it a comeback.
So I don't even know where do we go? What do we do?
Well, let's keep on going. So the eczema video. So I'm in a real dry state right now with like, my legs are like the driest part of my body right now.
Do you have eczema?
I don't have eczema, but I have dry skin.
Okay.
And I need to get this underway because the weather's been real nice here in the DMV. So I need to get this fixed before.
It's gonna snow on Wednesday.
It doesn't matter. Okay. I need to get this under control before the weather really breaks in the summertime and my shorts break out and I got these ashy legs going on.
You call them shorts. I call them. They're like
call them what you want. Call them what you want. You've been calling me a lot of things today.
Are they not, Tonio?
I call them pum-pum shorts.
Okay. So
Tonio got a pair?
But I got pum-pum shorts too.
You wear them out?
I went to the gym this morning.
Did you?
Yeah. Because my legs, unlike Muncie's, my legs was moisturized and I felt sexy. So I felt like when I be doing my squats and running on the treadmill, I just felt people gonna be looking at me.
And I've been wearing my shorts to the gym, but I've been wearing compression pants underneath of them. Okay. Or I've been wearing long pants because I don't know where the ash going to show up at, and I can't.
So what do you typically use?
So this is sad that I have to say this. So my black-owned products, I can't use anymore. It does not. They smell good. They feel good, but they're not working for my skin.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to have to go back to Target and get my regular lotions back that can moisturize my skin.
Lotion has never really worked, but I'm not super ashy either. Like, I don't have, like, dry skin.
Yeah, don't call me ashy. That's very offensive.
I'm sorry. I don't have dry skin. I don't have dry skin.
I didn't realize it until now. Because before I never had this issue.
But you have eczema.
Yes.
All over?
Yes.
Oof.
So what do you use?
It just depends. Most times I'm always use something with coconut oil or a shea butter in it because it tends to help keep me moisturized more. The only thing about it is because my body holds so much heat, it makes me sweat more. But I rather sweat more than
be dry
and itchy.
What kick was we on? What brand was it? That had the body butters that we all had at one point.
Body Shop.
When I had Body Shop, I did not have this issue at all.
What was the season though?
It didn't matter. Like you
use it year round.
We had Body Shop year round.
Yep.
I didn't use Body Shop.
Yeah, so that's why I think like okay, I can go buy these products. I'll be fine. But I realized
closed or something.
No, I just started to support my black people.
Oh, okay. And you said they let you down.
They didn't let me down. It's not like they knew, and I didn't know. So, but like right here on my thighs will itch, and like my calves, like, and I don't know if it's from like wearing socks. Like, of course, my socks are long or whatever from work and everything. And if I pull my sock down by the end of the day when I get home, it will be dry and like itchy.
Crack looking.
It's very cracked.
I mean, a lot of times you have to double moisturize. Like I have to moisturize as soon as I get out the shower with like a thin lotion, and then I put my butter on afterwards.
See, I never had to do all that.
They used
especially
to
in
say,
the wintertime, so I do, especially in the wintertime because I guess the material is just like lately ever since we've been wearing the mask, right here on my face, it gets very, very dry.
And you're in the office every day, huh?
It's weird because my face right gets oily.
Maybe you have combination skin.
I do. I already have oily skin, but it just for some reason with the mask, I think it's just the mask because it's only where the mask sits at.
Absolutely.
Is that I guess it soaks up the oil or something.
But it's you're in the office every day too. What was I gonna ask you? You said that you said that you use body, but you stopped using it to support the black-owned businesses.
Right. I mean, because Body Shop is Body Shop. Like, it's always going to be there. Of course, when you start to see Body Butters, you with your brand that you use, and then the other brand that I started to use, I didn't know that I would eventually come to this issue itself. Of course, we talked about different soaps that I couldn't use because y'all used that Barner's soap that completely wiped me out. Right. So, that's why I'm going through another journey with my skin right now.
They said that somebody had told me once that, like you were saying, they said while you're still in the shower, you can use or should use baby oil or baby oil gel, whenever it sucks in that moisture. But I tried that once and it was just too slippery for me for the other day. I was like, bitch, I can't do this.
Bitch was like, bust her ass getting out the shower.
Well, that and then just all day I felt like really wet. I was
I used to do that, but you have to clean your shower like every day.
Yeah.
And then
can you imagine putting that on, be ready to slip, but the oil's still on your hand, you go to grab something and slide slip,
again? Baby, no, and thank you.
But since y'all know body butters, does it seem like it's been an influx of everybody making body butters now?
Absolutely.
I think that
a lot more pop up on my Instagram.
Oh yeah, I think maybe that there was some of this going on behind the scenes, but when the pandemic hit, again, it sat everybody down. So for me, I was on social media looking at everything, and I was buying a little bit of everything, especially when it was the whole black owned thing. I was like, oh yeah, let me try that. So, but yeah, it makes
me.
But there was one that body butter It didn't smell good. It didn't feel good. I was just like, what is this?
Oh, no.
It separated by the time it got to me. I was like, I don't know what y'all put in it. I tried it one time. I said, no.
But now I'm like, with my skin issues that are currently going on, like I'm now scared to buy those or support those businesses because I'm trying to figure out like, what is it? What was it that caused this and everything like that? And the thing is, it's only on my legs. Like up here, I'm good, but it's only on my legs.
And I can commend you for wanting to support, but I think that for me, I'm supporting because I use I stand behind the product. You know what I'm saying?
I do too.
Right.
It was good.
But I'm saying, but if it's not working for you,
I'm not supporting because it's a bad product. I'm supporting because my skin is saying we can't do this no more.
I don't have a skin issue, but I don't know if I've ever told you guys this. I don't have hair on the outside of my legs. And I
think I knew that.
It's always been that way for me. But people are always just like, oh, you shave? And I'm like, no, I don't shave my legs. And like, but you don't have any hair? And I'm like, yeah, I just don't grow hair on my legs.
What the hell is the inside of your legs? Like the inside of your thighs?
The inside of my legs look like this.
Do the inside of your thighs have hair?
My thighs. Do I have hair on my thighs? I don't know.
You want to go check?
So. I mean, I can look.
If it's a little darker.
No, but I don't have. So look, I might be a little ashy because I didn't moisturize because we had to go this morning. But I have no hair. I'm a little dry, but I have like little hairs.
Good calves.
I went running this morning.
Okay. Well, so is this what we're doing?
We should show it.
Okay, well let me show mine.
We need video. Do you shave?
I do.
Oh,
it makes me feel sexy when I have on my pum pum shorts.
That's gonna be the line for this episode.
Make me feel
sexy in my pum pum shorts.
So I got an issue.
Because your pants are
my pants are tight.
Let me tell you,
I got pulled out my pants. Listen, we went swimming together. Hold on.
And in this secluded location, we got windows today. Come on, Abercrombie and Fitch. Oh, see, that's a lot of hair.
You see that? You see how it's dry right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is dry.
So let me tell you one product I use.
That's what I was gonna say.
I feel like it's really good. Shea Moisture's coconut oil.
I had that at one point. I think I still do have some of it. You want more? Oh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it just got a really good product. So you still good. I still sometimes use it, but it's just because I like different things. I don't use it as much because it don't.
I'll tell you how I use Shea Moisture once we go offline.
Oh.
Well, it's coconut oil. It gets hard and it gets soft. So when you dip it up and it's hard and you start rubbing it, it gets real.
Oh, it gets real soft. Yeah,
it does.
It's very good.
But I heard it
when we went to Thailand. That's why I had to put mine in the freezer before we left because the shit was watery.
Hold on. So you're saying for a lubricant?
No.
Oh.
It's like that.
I mean, it can be.
It's like that Aberdeen cream people be using.
Albaline? Baby.
I thought he said everything cream.
I caught it. I know exactly what friend is talking about. They have this, I saw an advertisement for it on Instagram. It's cake. Have you guys seen that advertisement?
I've heard of that. Yeah. You have some?
Oh, yes.
Bitch, you be ordering shit off of Instagram.
Sure
you hear me?
Sure do.
I've seen that.
It ain't black owned, but
it ain't.
It's black used.
It got a whole white hand in the commercial.
It's black used. that. What's next? Because that. Look, how much longer we got? I got some things. No, I'm just joking. So yeah, okay. So we started off about.
So Shea Moisture, their face, they had a moisturizer for the face I can't use because it has something in it that burns my skin.
So the thing about some of these body butters, I know everyone they say, oh, it's all natural, but the moment you add fragrance in it, it is not.
But even if you use like an essential oil, does that take away from it?
It depends on the kind of essential oil you use and what scent that you have, because some scents you just cannot, like for instance. Almond doesn't have a scent. So when you smell something almond,
it's fake.
Most
almond,
it's not real.
It's concentrated or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
we learning.
That could be.
Are y'all listening,
also.
learning?
Take your notes.
Take your notes, girl.
But I will say, Mike, since we in a bald head crew, So yesterday I shaved with a new product. I seen Dollar. Is it Dollar Shave? Dollar.
The Dollar.
I've heard of that.
Razors or something like that.
Well, they ain't a dollar, but that's a brand. That's some good. That's a good razor, and that's some good shaving cream.
I
just want to throw that out there.
Because I shaved today and I nicked myself
Oof.
on my head.
Oh, is that what you were asking me?
I was like,
see?
can you see it? Because if
I didn't even look because I didn't know what I was looking at.
I got some of the shaving cream. You can
Let me see.
use, but
what it look like?
I'm going to have to buy it for you. I should have bought it for you when I seen it.
Oh, girl, you got yourself good.
You can see it?
Oh, girl.
Oh, okay. I'm going to wear a hat.
Like somebody knocked you over your head.
They didn't do that. Y'all know better than that.
I mean, but you're tall, so it would take another tall person to see that.
Yeah. Well, there's gonna be some tall people in the place. So before they be like, this boy just scalping himself, let me throw a hat on.
Y'all remember when y'all tried to get me to go bald?
No, I remember when we tried to get you to get braces and you let us.
Y'all tried to.
I remember.
Why did we win?
Because everyone went bald. Because everyone was bald at that point, and y'all was like, "Don't you want to go bald?" I'm like, "No." Then y'all was like, "Well, we can get drunk and just shave your head, and you won't."
Who said that?
No, it was all of us.
It was all.
I don't remember that conversation. Now I remember the braces, and so the alternative was you
LASIK.
wanted to. Yeah,
we could all do LASIK.
I'm not doing that.
Actually, I would. No.
Why not?
I'm not lasers on my eyes.
We all could do it.
No. And I'll be the one that goes blind. No, thank you.
Oh my damn!
Y'all motherfuckers
friend.
be like, well, I mean,
and girl, we
different,
and
we not right. It didn't happen to me.
We can see over here,
right?
We're not going to Braille school with you.
Speaking of black owned, I know that I've said this before, but I just want to throw this out there. So we've been doing some maintenance on the web, on the podcast. And all of everything that we've been using is black owned. Like every person that we're going to is a black owned business to assist. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Shout out to those individuals.
We have to.
Yeah. It's definitely a thing right now.
What stood out to me with us supporting black owned, you remember when, maybe or maybe not, when Married to Medicine had their new promo picture come out and their wigs and hairlines was looking like real funny. And it was like, this is, and also when you think of like Vogue magazines and different black people that have been photographed by by white photographers and everything like that and white editing team, they don't capture us correctly. And that's like, they put out there, this is why it's always good to have black people, photographer, editing team, and everything like that. So therefore they can capture us because we know how to edit us. We know what to look for. Right. So like, that's the thing. Like when you think about what we've been doing and who we've been going to, they've been able to capture what we need right away. Our sound, our look, and everything because they're black owned. Like they're for us. Like I don't see us going to the other people. And I think we would have a lot of back and forth meetings about that's not right. This isn't right. This editing is off. Like, why is my friend this color? Why am I that color type of situation?
Right. I agree. And I just think it's dope to support like these people out here doing their thing. And then like we learned, one of the people we're working with was self-taught, which I think is amazing. And I think that adds value to him in what he's doing because it's a passion. You don't you can be taught anything, but to want to go in and figure it out, that says a lot about you. And
absolutely.
I think that the product is that much better. So shout out to all of our black-owned businesses, business owners, and things of that sort.
Keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
We here. We support.
Our friend, Tonio, you should be a black-owned chef. Or should be a black-owned.
I think we have enough chefs out there.
Okay. That was shut down, but all right. So what's next?
I was wondering one day. I don't know. I always think sometimes when I go into like nice small bistros, I immediately think, "Dang, I can do this." I would have a set menu.
We can do it.
And it'll be at Raymond's. That's the name y'all gave me.
Yes,
It's always the name I go by. It's
copyright.
Raymond's.
Thank you.
Yeah,
we're already patenting that.
Maybe one day I'll do a set menu and try it out. Do like a couple of pop-up spots.
That would be dope.
Definitely a pop-up. We can get a stand like a farmer's market or something like that.
And do like a pop-up with a certain menu and maybe get someone to make some drinks.
Ramont.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I can help bottle them.
You can.
I could be on the mic getting the people to us.
This a gas grill, right?
Yes.
Don't our other friends have a gas grill?
Yes.
If we can go to like a farmer's market, we just pop up and like Tony gonna be there cooking. I can already have pre-made drinks and we can just sell them there.
And then you can just be there, right?
Running the cash register.
There is so much shade in that. Like, I don't contribute. I am.
You do.
You know what?
You are the life, the custom. Reese is HR and customer service all in one, and we're here for it.
He is, but I will say out of everyone, I feel like he has the best life amongst us.
He does. You do. You are living the life.
What?
Yes.
We're enjoying this life together.
You have people that cook
Ma'am.
for you. You have people that make sure drinks. You have people.
You always got a man.
Pretty much.
You always got a man.
I just feel attacked right now.
We're not attacking you, but you have a chef and someone that makes drinks for you.
Okay, y'all have someone to talk to.
From what I hear, you do too. So be loud. Stay on the phone and just be loud.
This is not an attack on me.
It's
today.
not an attack on you, but I'm just saying you have people that you
You
call
have the
and
best
FaceTime.
situation.
Mike is the only person I know. He don't even make phone calls no more. He probably is on FaceTime. If you hear him loud and he's passionate, more than likely he's on FaceTime with somebody.
Remember when you had a set Taco Tuesday?
I did. They canceled me. No, I don't even know what happened with that, to be honest. I think everybody,
They probably did cancel you.
I don't know what happened. But yeah, I did have a Taco Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. With one of your
couples.
With one of your couples. You had a standing Taco Tuesday.
I mean, but I contributed.
Yeah. Every year, one of your men make your famous devil eggs.
Oh my gosh, for my birthday.
Every year. Yes. Every time we know you coming up, Reese. That's what we're gonna make for him.
I appreciate it. You don't like devil eggs?
I'm trying to figure out what devil eggs you had.
D makes them every year for my birthday.
Oh, I thought you were talking about one of your other friends. I'm like, it's only one person that knows devil eggs.
Oh no.
Fur was over there thinking.
They never make it around. My friends, the dating. So that's maybe why it's hard. Like,
hard for you?
I won't say that it's hard. It's not hard to date me. It's hard to maybe keep my interest because I find value in my friends. Like, I can talk to Ramont about anything. Tonio has really good sound advice. TT, we have I have my friends have all of those elements. Even my best friend Lamar is probably the sweetest, and he's just a great person. And even my best friend Demetrius. I have everything I need in my friends. Take out the physical part, I have everything that I need in my friends. So I think it's hard for me to be wooed by anyone. Because I'm just like, I remember there was a time when outside was open and people would be like, hey, let's go out. And I'd be like, okay. And then the group would be like, hey, we're going to get together and do this. I'd be like, well, I'm going to cancel that date because I know this is going to be a good time.
Yeah, you don't allow yourself.
Well, I get it because even now I'm at a point where, and I tell people down where I live, when they do see me, and the first question is like, oh, I didn't know you was down here. I'm like, yeah, you know, I've been down here for some time.
He lives in an undisclosed secret place as well.
I've been here for some time, but when they ask me why I'll never hang out, it's because I know I don't need it. It ain't that I don't need it. It's I got my friends to do all that stuff. I'm really not looking. I understand networking, but I'm not looking to have new friends.
But you have other friends.
I do, but not like y'all.
Right. And I agree. I think that I have good friends all the way around. It's just, yeah. I know that it's a guaranteed we're going to have a good time. And
no matter what we doing.
Yeah. And there's never any real drama. There's been moments of chaos, not even chaos. There's been moments, but.
From who?
I remember a certain event not too long ago. What do they say? A hit dog will holler.
It's the for who for me.
I appreciate my friends, especially doing this last year.
Absolutely.
I feel one thing I'm grateful that You know, and I always tell people, my quarantine crew, because we did everything.
Mm-hmm.
Did we?
Like, we celebrated, we still made it a point to celebrate everyone's birthday, even surprise the person, like, as if it was going to be something new. Like,
it was surprising.
But that was a good night to go back to that night.
We talked about it. We did.
Night.
I told we talked about it on here. We talked about how it was damn near a day party.
Y'all hoes not coming over no more.
It was a day party.
Not coming over no more. I don't know what y'all thought our little apartment was, but
Don't put alcohol in me and think I'm gonna be good.
Y'all were there from 1 o'clock until almost 1 o'clock the next day.
It was nothing but good time.
It was it gave DC brunch vibes.
It was very day party and brunch.
But we were
our party and brunch could never.
We were our quarantine group. Like, we kept our numbers down. Like, it was just us.
Yeah.
And that was it.
They got it from me because I was still going to work.
I was limited to my time at work, but
oh my goodness. But that what did it start? It started off with when season 11 came on, was we was in the middle, or was the pandemic just starting?
The pandemic started. Who cares about season 11? The pandemic started literally days before.
No, I'm just saying, like, when we were like all started watching that, because I remember the final episode was virtual, like they had to do it like Zoom style. So I'm trying to think, like, prior to did the season start when we were in the pandemic already?
It started before. It started before we got into the pandemic.
No, it started after.
I can't.
I think it started after.
Pandemic started in March.
Yeah, it started after.
Maybe
because they had already filmed. You know what it is? Because they had already filmed.
When did you get your braces?
June.
Okay, because I had to get.
Yeah, so it was the week before mine.
Okay, so May then probably.
We're 1 week. We're at our anniversary of our trip when. Oh, I'm sorry.
When the pandemic sat us all the way down.
One more.
And we were just looking at the itinerary.
And it was mainly me and Mike. They told me and Mike, y'all asses ain't going nowhere. That's what
I was at work. They was like, "Are you still going?" I was like, "Yeah."
It was the day before, and I'm like, "Y'all ain't shutting down mine."
I was like, "Look, I was like, okay." I was counting down the days because I was like, okay, if I can at least get on the plane, we can be on the way there. Like, what they gonna do?
Right.
But
y'all job shut y'all down, and the government shut me down.
DOD sent out a message.
You can't leave, bitch. And what made it so bad is, like, we were sitting up here literally watching everyone else still go. They were traveling before us. I remember trips that were happening before my birthday, and I was like, "These bitches." I said, "Bitch, we going. Bitch, we going. Bitch, we going."
It was almost.
We is going.
Yeah.
And Loki, this is what I don't like about my birthday. Like, I don't know what bitch cursed me. Like, either in my mother womb or I did something as a child, something growing up. You think it snows on my birthday? Like, one year I got it snowed, like everything was shut down. Like, you couldn't go nowhere, no business was open, so I couldn't go out and get my free birthday shit. You know. What do
you get free on your birthday?
You when you're signed up to certain places, you can go in there like, it's my birthday, and they'll give you something for free. Not like a like.
Do you make Brown's friend?
The only thing free I be on is an extra check from my bank. Instead of them emailing me.
Okay, because let me tell you something. Wells Fargo, y'all rude as shit. When I'm at the ATM, y'all giving them the little balloons on the display talking about happy birthday. Bitch, no, give me an extra deposit, a little $20 here and there. Ain't never hurt nobody. Ain't gonna hurt you.
For what? And I've been a loyal customer.
Y'all stole money from everybody else, but y'all can't give me $20 on my birthday. Girl, I'm upset like, all over again.
I feel like you are.
They sit there wasting
but
time.
You don't remember, like, growing up, like,
email?
As a kid, like, I remember, like, Burger King or McDonald's, like, you get, like, a free something, cookie or whatever the case may be. And, like, if you signed up at different places,
you would get, like,
if it's your birthday, you get, like, a free dessert and everything like that. You feel special.
I mean,
it's your birthday.
Macy's sends me, like, card that's like $10 or $15 off of a purchase.
Right. That's what I'm just
But
saying.
I'm like,
Macy's? Macy's have sales every Saturday.
I know. But I will go on Saturday with my $15 off.
But feel special with that card.
Them Expresson's one, but I haven't used an Express card in I don't even know how long.
Child at all. But it's like,
can we run
it's
through
always
this
something
itinerary?
on.
Because I just feel like that was a thing. I
might have to recycle this itinerary. Should I give it all out? All right. I mean,
So can I tell y'all something?
I can do it
real quick?
over. Go ahead.
I felt like, and maybe I wasn't the first person. So my hoodies, what was it? What was my party?
Hoodie.
It was
hoodies. It was a
It
hoodie
was
party.
the hoodie party.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just a hoodie party.
Yeah, it was your birthday. The theme is hoodies.
Right.
And it was 9
So
degrees outside in January.
we talked about it. It was the 1 year that it did not snow on my birthday, and I had planned a hoodie party. But everybody is running with that idea.
Of course. We're trendsetters.
I know. I just thought it was
Okay.
amazing. Everybody took my
That's how I felt when I used to have the PJ parties.
and
And
then it got Then
Because you love the onesie. This is cute. I love this little pocket right here.
Oh, it's easy access.
I don't even want
This is why we need cameras. So y'all can see. Like the pocket is
Like my pocket?
it's like a kangaroo pouch.
You want to put anything in there?
Look, how deep does it go?
Just put it in.
This one is
Drop it in. Don't put your hand in there.
Put it in my pocket.
So this itinerary, it was
Don't even give details because somebody
okay.
will steal
So what you need to bring: good vibes, sunblock, cute outfits, tank shorts, swim attire, comfortable shoes. Arrival day. That's self-explanatory. We had a chef, so of course it would be food there because we were arriving the day before everyone was to prepare the house. The second day was tequila and tacos because we were going on a tasting tour for tequilas and come back for tacos.
Don't you want to go?
The next day was a little dirt and sweat never hurt because we were going to do ATVs and zip lining. And that night was, bitch, I booked a Mexican restaurant on Open Table, and that shit was in Spanish. Like, Open Table converted to Spanish, and bitch, I just had to figure it out as far as what the fuck I was putting in and what the time was.
What's the face?
What's the
The only other in the group.
Hold on, pause for the cause. Remember when y'all came to my aunt's cookout and the cousin was going to, what's up? And they looked at him and was like, okay, we know you're not ours. And they went to Tony. Tony was like, what's going on?
I'm for us.
I love black people because
He look a little different.
Right. Then the epic, my birthday one was Speedos, snapbacks, and speedboats. That's all in the title itself.
I was so that was probably the hardest part to get for me. Like I think
it was for everyone.
Yeah,
all of y'all text me individually about
what.
I'm not a Speedo underwear kind of
I'm
guy.
not either.
And
I need something to go down my thighs.
And that was the purpose of me doing it. It was just, and D was just like, well, Ramont, you got to realize, like, you do this on Sundays. It's who you are. It's like everyone's not going to feel comfortable. I said, but it's my friends. It's body positivity. It's just going to be us. Like,
Never mind.
What? We ain't know what.
This body, like, we ain't got no big fat motherfuckers in the group.
But everyone felt awkward in it. You know what I mean?
It's not.
I don't think I felt awkward. It's just I brought so many. It was like
we all brought so many.
I stopped it too.
I started wearing them, and then it's like nothing would cover up my crack.
Cause you're.
Everybody started to realize that they had an ass.
No, not me. I didn't have that problem.
Not me either.
He's like,
what
are you talking? Pause.
My back.
Pause.
First of all, my back is just long.
Pause.
And you can just see my
Your
crack.
crack is showing. That
Your back
means your
is long.
ass. My back is long.
It means your back is
my
long.
My back is long.
Well, I guess you have a long back.
So do you, apparently. But your ass is fat, and that's why your ass was peeking out.
I just got a long back. That's all I can say. But anyway, I got a long back.
But it was like I was like, I just want to see my friends in the speedo, just like like living their life. Like it's just us. Like no one else is around to judge. Look, like we're not going to take pictures. Like and I thought about. I said once they start drinking, they ain't gonna give a fuck about what they got on anyway. Like they're just gonna jump in water and it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Baby, once I got in the heat, I want to give it that.
And then the last one was Sunday Fun Day with a twist. We had reservations at one of their beach clubs or whatever the case may be. So
that was gonna be
that it was. And we'll plan it again. I'll have that same birthday with those same days, itinerary, and everything like that. So just be prepared.
I'm ready.
See,
me too.
You were working out and everything. See,
I was ready.
See, body positivity. Like you can say like we don't have no bad body people in our group. However, everyone was self-conscious about like how they would look and everything like that. And it was just like
I think we're all our own worst critics.
I chafe.
Tonio is probably the one. He probably I don't know works out the most in my opinion.
Ain't like I told y'all to put on like a thong or something.
Oh baby.
Oh that's easy.
You would put that on?
A thong?
I'm not wearing no thong. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you was like that was easier. Yeah.
Am I correct?
I'm okay.
The only thing that go in my crack is baby wipes.
Turn the page, friend. Turn the page. Next topic.
New page, new sheet. Like that's a wrap. Thanks for listening.
Get shit nice and clean.
Where I picked up was we were talking. You were calling me well, you weren't calling me. I won't do that. You were saying colorism, okay. Colorist, and we were talking about the different tones. So you and I think I picked up when you and Antonio was going back and forth as far as like y'all read undertones and light skin. Y'all talking about my complexion, your complexion, and so forth. That's where we were.
So I was watching a show and they were talking about colorism and things like that. So it just got me to thinking like, I know that it exists within our community. Like there's definitely a colorism thing. There's that quote unquote light skin privilege.
Because we were taught to not like light skinned people.
Taught not to?
Or they get more privileges than us.
Right. So, but I think that black people that are light skinned have that almost I won't say that they're just like white people, but
we'll say some.
Some, right.
Let's not get our podcast canceled because you can say some shit.
No, but some of them feel like they are superior to darker skinned people.
There are some that do that.
You're right. Mm-hmm. And I just don't know that. Well, I know that I don't agree with it.
Absolutely.
But I want to understand where it comes from.
Again, I just said it. Like we were not but generational. Like they put emphasis on the light skinned person. Like you'll hear, oh, you're a house nigga. Because you're light skinned, you're lighter, you stayed inside the house, so you feel like you're better than me because you're light skinned, you're a house nigga. So that's what I'm darker, I got to stay on the sun. So they already they instilled that within us early on that, okay, if you're of a lighter skin tone, you get more of a pass than someone that's darker because we can clearly identify what they are and who they are. With you, we really don't know, so you get that pass, quote unquote. So it's easy for you to go out here and do this and assimilate into this white culture with white people because you're light skinned. And some of them, of course, let that go to their head and forget where you actually came from. Type of situation.
And I guess for me in 2021, why are we still in that mindset? Like why?
So as we discussed before, like it's certain things because it's been so long and taught so much over generation after generation and passed on and passed down and everything like that. It isn't something that's going to happen overnight. Like it takes someone to wake up and realize, okay, this isn't right. I need to do this, and this is where I came from, and I can't stand for this anymore. And some people choose to go that way and go the route. Others like, I'm comfortable here. We good over here. Why would I interrupt my good living, my light skin privilege to be over here with that and the struggle and everything like that. So,
and I think that, so the thing that also kind of bothers me, I guess, even the individual with that mindset, like, why would I essentially step away from my whatever? You're still, some others, I won't say just white people, other nationalities or whatever, you are black or black or black or black. You know what I'm saying? Like, so within the community, why would you separate yourself and say, in so many words or actions, I'm better than you because of the color of my skin?
So,
or the hue of my skin?
You watched it, or I sent it to you, and I believe you did watch it, when Bob the Drag Queen interviewed, I believe his name is Christopher Williams, the guy, Hosea Williams' son, the old football player. When I showed you that interview, he is essentially, Christopher Williams is mixed, because you see Hosea, I think that's his name. I'm probably wrong. I don't give a fuck because I don't like him.
Oh no.
He's black. You know what I mean? And no. Okay, so maybe maybe I am saying the wrong. Maybe I am saying the wrong name. And while one of y'all speak, I'll actually look up and see who his father is. So he's light skinned. However, his father, football player, money, whatever. He married a white woman. You had a light-skinned son. The light-skinned son, he's gay. However, they put him into cheerleading. He's been around nothing but blonde hair and blue eyes all his life. So now he lives in California, and his thing was, he's a Republican, Trump supporter. I don't understand Black Lives Matter. And I feel like only Bob could have that conversation with him, because I would have cussed him out, conversation over. Because he was just like, Black Lives, if they come over here, I'm stabbing, shooting, because they're breaking in, they're shooting. And Bob was just like, where are you reading this? Like, where are you getting it? And he couldn't answer questions. He just going off of conspiracy theories and shit that Fox News just fucking put up. But nothing was nothing was real. He was like, Black Lives Matter is a terrorist group. And Bob was like, well, where are you hearing that at? He was like, no, he's like, no, it's not. He was like, do you know that the Proud Boys are in these Trump supporter groups? They're actually labeled as terrorist groups. So where are you getting this from? You're just saying stuff to say it, and it's not real. But again, he has a black father, but his father does not like black people, doesn't embrace his black culture. So therefore his son, and when you move him out here into the suburbs with a white community, and when you look at him, it's just like, you can clearly tell that you're a black boy that's just light skinned, because now you want to wear these blue contacts. You only worried about my Starbucks. Oh my God. And
don't do that.
But it's different for you.
Okay.
So, and you could tell that he put some type of process into his hair to try to make it, but it ain't going to get the, actually it looks very bad, because you're going against whatever your hair is supposed to be.
Right.
So it's like, you just have all lost hope for people like that.
And I guess it's just for me.
And he's just like, they're like, black people, like, you're poor. Why can't you want to do better? And this and the third. And Bob asked him a very good question. He's like, do you understand generational wealth? And he was like, yeah, I get it. Money's passed down. He's like, so do you understand generational poverty? Like, if my parents didn't have nothing, then I'm not going to have, it's going to affect generation. It works the same way as generational wealth. But of course, he isn't connecting the dots to the two, because he doesn't see that. So let me look up who his father is.
Is that the same kid that he talk about like masculinity within gay men?
Probably. He a whole sissy.
Right.
Is it that guy?
I don't know who you're talking about. But I just think in general, that it's unfortunate that,
you know what I think? And it always,
and friend, you're from the South, so
correct. And I think what gets me is, I think growing up in the South, still dealing with racism, and then still dealing with people, calling me names or picking on me because I did act different. I had a little sugar,
yes, a little sugar in the tank.
Sugar in my tank. But and I think that's why I'm so open-minded to everything now, because I felt so secluded growing up as a child. I felt alone. I felt like I didn't have anywhere to turn. So when I hear about minorities or gay, bisexual, the LGBT community, when we so standoffish to certain things, I don't understand it because in my head, I'm thinking, did we not go through the same thing? Like, did you not experience what I experienced as a gay man, especially a gay black man?
I said his name all wrong. His name is Christian Walker. My bad. I am sorry
I am
sorry to everyone. I apologize.
Call that lady granddaddy out.
I can't.
That man got a whole charity giving back. He didn't call that man out.
He didn't turn over. No, but I just wanted. I think, and this just kind of just wraps it up for me with that particular conversation. I just think it's unfortunate that we have that whole. That mentality is still relevant in 2021. You know what I'm saying? I guess, and there's a part of me that wishes that all of that shit from back then could be just erased. Not erased in the sense of like forget that it happened, but the mindset is so wrong. Like, let that shit go and let's be more unified in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about within our own community and then outside of that, because I think that a lot of our shit is within.
It is
within the same. And it's like, come on, like we have to do better.
Case in point, what movie came out last week?
Coming to America.
Coming to America.
Right. I thought. Now, this is my opinion. I know everybody feels differently about it, but I feel like, well, maybe because it was most of us that watched it, but again, it was like we was tearing this movie into pieces. We dissect this movie. Someone made a post about it. Yeah, I tried watching Come to America. In 5 minutes, I had to cut it off. Why?
I didn't watch it.
Why did you have to cut it off? I thought it was a good movie. Like, I enjoyed. If you've seen the first one and really know the first one, I feel like you can enjoy the second.
Did you watch it, Ramont?
I did not watch it. I saw the reviews coming from everybody, and I have the same sentiments as Tonio. Like, I don't expect a movie that from 30 years ago, when you get to part 2, 30 years later, it to be the same. To have the same feel, the same effect, the same anything. Like, granted, we love the fact that the characters are still alive to do a part 2. Right. But
was the sister in there? I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, she wasn't. I want to see what she looks like now.
But I didn't expect, like, it's not going to have the same, like, it's a different story at this time. Like, it isn't the same. It wasn't a remake. It's a part 2. Right. It's a difference.
Different time. And I just didn't understand why we had to tear it down so much. But I find that we are quick to tear each other down. So
agreed.
Quick. Like, instead of
unnecessary.
And to be honest, I feel like I've done it too. Especially if I know a person and say, this particular person come to me, hey friend, you should support me in this. You should support me in this. And in my head, I'm like, I know you. Like, support you doing what? They say, baby, this ain't your calling. Like,
but that's so okay. Can we talk about that? Like, no.
Oh,
that wasn't for us.
No, right. I'm going through this little boy Twitter, and it's
again the visuals job. Y'all saw the video. Ramont just kind of spazzed out for 2 seconds. But okay, so. Going with what you were saying, right. Someone comes to you and wants you to support them in whatever. So for me, well, maybe that's because I think that we give our friends passes that we don't necessarily give other people.
Maybe that's the issue. Maybe we need to be honest.
I agree. But for instance, so say you felt like I was a trash actor, right? Like everything that you see me do is just like, oh my God, Reese is not good at this. He probably should stop. And I'm like, friend, I want you to support me because I'm doing this thing, blah, blah, blah. As my friend, do you support me? Or do you say, you're not that good?
Friend, you ain't that good, but I come if you want me to.
You would say that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I gaslight all my friends. Like, bitch, I'm hyping you up. I'm gassing you up, bitch.
I don't see, that's the issue.
Because I feel like if it's my passion, if it's my passion and it's something that I really want to do, no, I don't necessarily want you to lie to me. But at the same time, as my friend, I want you to support me.
Yeah, so friend, I think it was just like that one time. This didn't have anything to do with your acting, but I think it was something that you wanted us to support you in. I just didn't want to support it.
What was it?
Really?
It was like a web series.
Oh, when I needed votes? The voting thing?
No, I think he had. It was like, I think he knew he wasn't really. By then, I just think you knew your friends, and I think you knew that we wasn't going to support you this particular time.
Damn.
And I feel like...
Did I go?
I don't feel like...
No, none of us went.
Where was you at?
It was a web series. I can't even remember.
I don't think we had to go.
I feel like I can remember something that you were in, and you wore like a gray suit in it.
Oh, Damage Control.
I went.
Okay.
Is that when you were away at school and you had to do your video?
Yeah.
I went.
Yeah. Thank you, Ramont.
You're welcome.
You welcome.
So I think that that's different, and I think that because of that was very close to the end of Horism, and because of the tension, I mean, we can call a spade now. It is what it is. The tension that was going on between everyone involved in that, it probably did make it hard. And so, but I'm saying, like, say you have a friend that does Jello shots, right? That's their thing.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like they make really good Jello shots, and it's like, well, I don't necessarily.
Friend, this ain't hitting on nothing.
Right. But I don't know. Maybe it's hard for me to find.
No, it's important for you to tell your friends. Like,
yeah.
I feel like, especially when you care about people, I feel like it's always important to really be honest with them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm coming from myself. If you come to me, you're going to ask me something, I'm going to say my truth.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think, and this, again, this is not an attack, but I think that so if someone came to you, and I'm not saying this has ever been me, but if someone came to you and said, Tonio, you don't do X very well, your response is going to be, okay.
Exactly.
And, like, almost, so it's like.
Mine here.
Huh?
That would be mine too.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like you would take it in more than.
It depends on what it is.
I just feel like it's your opinion, and I feel like we all.
So that's what I'm saying. I think that's the part. Like, people are going. So it's like, do you support it or do you give that honest feedback, and then.
Like, no one could ever tell me I made a bad drink.
Okay. That's bold. I'm not saying that you have, but I think that's bold. Like, I think for me with acting, I think I do well in most of the things that I've done, but I know when I didn't do my best. You know what I mean?
There's a camera here because if you said okay, I know where that okay came from.
No, it didn't come from anywhere. I'm just saying, I feel like we all have our things. Like, Tonio cooks. And Tonio will
like,
say,
no one could come to Tonio and be like, this is nasty.
I don't think so either. But I think that if someone did,
you gotta know who you talking to. Like, you wouldn't tell Gordon Ramsay his food is nasty. He cuss you out. I would cuss you out if you said my drink was nasty.
But because we're talking about friends, right? Mm-hmm. We're talking about people that are.
I know my friend. I know my friend. I will sit there and eat that food.
No, if it's nasty, I'm not gonna eat it.
Because chances are, I feel like
I wouldn't eat all of it. It's not like I'm gonna clean my plate. I'd be like,
right.
I'm full.
And I already know. But see, with me, when it comes to cooking, like, it's stuff like that because, again, like, you're gonna make mistakes when you're trying stuff.
Right. I think that's maybe that's the catch-22 with it, because it's like for me, I want my friends to be honest with me about whatever it is.
Right. Like, y'all can. Well, maybe I did make a bad drink, but you didn't tell me. But I know, like, Reese will drink something sweeter while I need to make something either sour or stronger for Tonio.
Right.
Like, I know who I'm mixing for, you know?
Yeah. And I guess, I mean...
And if I'm working somewhere, if people are like, oh, this is nasty, well, bitch, this is all they gave me to work with. I can only
But I think because that's
what
part
I
of
got.
like, you know your craft, you know what I'm saying? So when you're with us...
Somebody actually wrote that on a receipt.
That what?
They was like, this drink is horrible.
Oh. Well, thank you. I mean, it was paid for.
And he tipped. And he wrote, this drink is horrible.
I think sometimes you have to just know, like, I think if someone really came to me, especially if someone, well, no. If it was I don't know you and you came to me, you are like, oh, okay.
Because I do think it's in them. It's just, yeah.
But at the same time, it is going to be something that's, you should be honest regardless, no matter how you feel like a person may take it. Because one thing for sure, you spoke your truth at that moment. And another thing, that person, they may not initially show it, but in the back of their mind, that's going to be there.
And it's a way to do it. don't tear a person down without building them up. Don't just say this is nasty without saying, oh, I wish it had more of this, or it was too much of that type of situation. But you say, oh, this was nasty. Well, bitch, how the fuck could it have been better? And if you say, well, I don't know, well, bitch, it wasn't nasty. You just want to be a bitch.
Yeah.
Period. Like, you just mad at the world. I mean, you probably need to brush your tongue. That's probably why it was nasty.
So stinking breath.
This is why I'm the nice one. What just happened?
Sitting here with a whole white tongue and got the nerve to say something nasty. You can't taste nothing. That's why. They make products for you to scrub your tongue with, and you're going to come in here and put your nasty tongue on the cup and say something nasty. I feel you, Ramont. I got you.
You know, that plaque between your teeth, you really can't taste shit.
Ooh, this nasty.
Oh, my God.
So everything else that's big in your mouth. You got a nerve. This nasty.
A nerve.
You had like everything.
The audacity.
Has been cleaned.
The gall.
They just get on my nerves.
This is nasty.
I'm going to say this. Y'all, what's next? Is this it?
Friend, don't ever get into anything that requires people to taste anything that you do. Taste or smell.
I'm going to just stick to podcasting. Because
public speaking, friend.
I think that we get some feedback, but not. My thing is, when people come to me with criticism, I think that criticism is great when you have not necessarily a positive spin, but if you present a problem, give me a solution.
Yeah.
Or my thing is with podcasts, people have come to me and been like, "Oh, you should have da 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 da." And what I want to say, then you do it. You do a podcast and let me know how that works out for you, because this works for me. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm not taking it into consideration, but you can't bash or come at what I like. There's passion behind this, so you can't just come at me and say it's horrible or it's not good.
Continue to go to Reese. Don't come to me.
Yeah, Ramont is the wrong one. Because when I brief him on the things, it'd be like when we have our meetings.
Always a business meeting.
When we have our business meetings, Ramont be like, "Who? What?" I'd be like, "No, we're good."
There's a section of the meeting that say feedback, and I hate it. I take some stuff I do take into consideration.
Feedback.
Most of it.
Feedback.
The next time you put on lipstick, put it on your lips and not your teeth. Bring your lace front down just a tad.
Just a tad. And don't use so much glue.
You want a tip, sucker? Don't eat egg salad while riding a bus.
I don't know where that's from.
Since you want some feedback.
Where's that from, Tonio?
Oh my God.
It was
a lady from Sanford and Son, but it was from Martin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just knew that. Tony, something about a little known fact about Tonio. He loves a movie
reference
and or TV show. Usually, is it Martin?
Most times it was something that tickled me.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
He'll repeat it and be like, "Where's that from?" Oh my God, you don't know where it's from.
Because something you should just know now.
And it's a part of our culture that Reese isn't always up on, so he isn't always going to know.
And on that note, thank you guys so much for listening. This has been another great episode of A Little R&R Podcast. Please don't interrupt me. This has been another great episode of A Little R&R Podcast. We want to thank Tonio for being our special guest. We invite you to come back anytime that you want. And
I think he get mad because
we're out. Thank you guys so much.
I think he get mad because we always say you don't know black people live in Washington State. Or did he add like a white one?
Mic's off.
The mics aren't off, friend. We're still talking. We're still recording.
What Prince said? I know when I'm singing, my mic is on. Is that what he said? It's all good, Mike.
It's all good in the hood.
You make us laugh. We enjoy you.
Oh, so you just gonna chew on the mic? One of our listeners said they don't like that.
Tony will be all right.
Shit. Y'all hear it. So y'all hear it? It came from Reese. Everything.
You really gonna do that? Oh my
It's
God.
soothing.
No, it's not. That's disgusting. I hope Miss Michelle.
My mama don't listen.
I hope Miss Coachella
Why
listens to
your
this.
mother doesn't listen?
I don't think so. I know my sister does.
Well,
I'm done talking.
I hope Amber listens.
You can be done talking.
Amber, you hit him out your brother made with his mouth.
Oh, good night.
Oh, now it's time to go. All right, y'all. We gonna go ahead and get out of y'all speakers and y'all headphones because we real friends over here, and we really gonna forget that the mics are on, and I'm gonna be up all night trying to edit this shit out.
Thank you guys for listening.
As always, it's been a pleasure. See y'all next time.
Bye. Hey, what's going on? It is
Ramont
and Reese, and we want to thank you for listening to another episode of A Little R&R. Please subscribe, rate, and comment. Please, please, please. And friend,
what's up?
Where can they find us on the IG?
At A Little R&R Podcast, and that's ALILRANDRPODCAST. But friend, what if they got like questions, comments, concerns, or like their humble opinion? What should they do?
They should absolutely reach out to us via email at ramontandreese@gmail.com.
And as always, guys, of course, thank you so much for listening. We love you.
We appreciate you.
And of course, we're going to talk to you real soon.
Real soon.